What do you got, Hugo? What do you got, Egan?
Banana.
What do you got, Charlotte?
Salted caramel ice cream.
The mood today isn't fabulous.
Hasn't been for the last couple of days.
No, it has not been for the last couple of days, but
a bit moody.
we are heading home. Our last dinner last night, our last breakfast this morning, and now our last drive. Our holiday is over, which is super duper depressing.
Wish I had someone to back us to travel.
Anyone out there want to pay for us to travel?
Anyone want to look after Charlotte
Happy
because
to
she's got to
take
go to
up
high
the
school? Anyone want to look after Hugo because he's got to go to primary school? Anyone want to look after Egan because we don't want him? Joking.
I'm the other one that doesn't have to go.
Yeah. Anyway, so our 11-week, just shy of 3-month holiday is over. So today we're driving from Station Creek Campground home. Well, not even home.
Yeah.
We're staying at Mum and Dad's for a couple of weeks until the people that are currently in our house move out. So yeah, it won't feel like we're fully settled at home, but
We've only got 2 weeks in the in-laws.
and then we're back in the caravan again. But that's normal life. That's not going to feel like holiday.
No.
So
I'm just saying it's going to be hard for us because my shifts, kids back at school, trying to
yeah,
get sleep when we're back in the caravan and kids are running.
yeah.
Anyhow.
Wow, like absolutely amazing time. It's been fabulous in so many ways, but it's also tested us and challenged us in so many ways.
100%.
I think, like personally, as a family unit, our relationship, but yeah, like all we're going to come away with is just the happy memories and the like amazing experiences that we've done.
I think we're better, right? It's only when the kids get involved that it's...
Yeah. And then, like, I don't know, we were talking to the kids last night about their favourite things, and there's just so many things that we've done. Yeah. But I think, yeah, we've just done that many things, which we'll remember forever. But yeah, at the moment, we've got to kind of come down and really process and digest everything we've done.
And we didn't do everything either. We've got on so many more, what do you call it? What events or activities.
We could have gone to more places. We could have spent more time in a lot of places.
It all comes down to a bit of money though.
Yeah, and time. Like we had some commitments that we had along the way, so we kind of needed to be in places at a particular time.
Yeah.
So yeah, we just had to kind of keep going. Kids are looking forward to going back to school.
Charlotte wants to go back to school tomorrow. Today's Thursday, and she wants to go back to school tomorrow. Like, there's something wrong with her. Like, who'd want to go to school?
And that's
I used to hate school.
That's exactly why we're coming back. Because we could have, well, maybe financially we couldn't have, but we could have very easily mentally gone up until Christmas.
Yeah.
But Charlotte being in year 6, there's so many memories that you make over that last kind of term with the end of year awards and year 6 farewells and some of her friends she won't be going to high school with, so I don't know. She'd be missing out on a lot. And there's a lot of excursions too, actually, term 4. So she'd be missing out on a lot.
And Hugo's going to miss out on.
And then Hugo would miss out.
Transition days.
Yeah, which is probably okay. And then Charlotte would miss out on high school transition days too, which are kind of important for high school. So
Yeah.
unfortunately, just shy of 11 weeks was all we could. Just shy of 12 weeks. I think 11 weeks is what we've done. The one thing I am looking forward to going home is internet, a reliable internet connection.
We got it every now and
Optus
then.
is so sad. We had it up and down. So Optus is rubbish,
Optus is
especially
rubbish.
up in like
Yeah.
far north Queensland.
Yeah.
It's just Telstra is so much better up there. And then like when you go to national parks and stuff, you don't have internet anyway. So yeah, we did. It was sketchy at best in a lot of places. So it'd be nice just to have that. I didn't realise how much you rely on it. But even if you kind of want information, if you want to know what the tides are to go fishing, like you always just go to your phone to search. So yeah, internet will be the one thing I think that I'll be like, yes. And maybe a washing machine and a shower.
You got a washing machine and you got a shower.
I do, but I can't use the washing machine all the time because we don't have an inverter. Welcome to, what are we going to call this?
Quiz trivia of the trip. I don't know.
Quiz trivia of the trip.
Quiz trivia.
Of the trip.
Named by Egan.
Okay,
I just
so
made that up.
welcome to quiz trivia.
Of the trip. Thinking time.
And
Andara.
A lava
Lava
tubes.
tubes.
Probably the dinosaur
Yeah.
trail.
The dinosaur
like,
trail.
All
All of
three
them.
of them.
Yeah. What about you, Hooks?
Definitely like
both of them.
Both of those two things.
So the Andara and the dinosaurs.
Okay.
Probably the Great Barrier Reef.
Yeah. Great Barrier Reef.
I don't know. It was all cool. I don't really have one.
What about when you were at the tip? You said that the other day.
Oh yeah, the tip.
When you got to the most northern point of Australia?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a hard one though, isn't it?
What about you,
Yeah.
Hugo?
How do I tell you? Because it's the most important thing.
What's the most important thing?
I'll tell you, okay? Here.
Here.
I like here.
Here's your wow. That's a cool place.
Because it has a beach, creek.
He's
Yeah.
got a point.
What
Yep.
about
So
the
this
theme
is
parks?
Station Creek.
Theme park. So I didn't really have wow, but it was fun.
Yeah.
What about the water park for you, Hugo?
I
The
just
smile
tried
on
to
your
splinter
face
in
at the
my
water
leg.
park.
Well is water park and
That's
the one
better.
where I just said.
Okay.
Caravan parks. Just ones that we've been at caravan parks where you're squished in like sardines. That's your spot. You can't go from that spot.
None.
You may enter the pool at these times. You can't go to the toilet at these times.
Can't use the dump point at this time.
I don't know. There's been a few good ones.
Yeah.
So go through the ones that you can remember maybe.
Oh God, I can't
Because-
remember.
Elliot
There's
Heads.
that many of them.
Elliot Heads. It's the only one I remember. Elliot Heads, and what was that one I had to show you where the dump point was?
That was Elliot Heads.
Oh, okay.
I think maybe
Emerald was one of them.
Cairns.
Cairns
was
at
good
Lake
too.
Placid.
Yeah, because like it's like 20 minutes away from Cairns, and you can like. We went and did the Great Barrier Reef.
Yeah.
So
Cairns as well because
And there was a pool
yeah.
and you could scoot.
had heaps of room as well. Like it wasn't like you're squished in.
Yep.
You had heaps of room on your side.
And we had cocktails.
I didn't.
Yeah, we did.
I think they were like 20 bucks.
It was a good caravan park. It's probably the best one for the adults.
And
I would have thought the one at
I haven't done mine yet.
Yeah, what was yours?
What was yours?
this is about you kids.
I reckon Ellie was good as well.
Airlie.
What one did you think
That
that?
was mainly for
That we
with
would've
old
said?
people though.
Airlie
so-
Beach. That was the NRMA one at Airlie Beach.
Oh yeah, that was good.
With
That
the
pool was
crocodile
pretty
in the
cool.
pool.
Yeah.
I was going to say, what about the ones at the Paradise Country Stay?
Yeah,
That
was
wasn't really a
good.
caravan park.
It's a caravan park. You got power, you got water, you got a site that you had to stick to.
Okay, yes, that then.
There was a
Paradise Country.
Paradise Country.
All right.
That was like very.
Well,
There was, yeah.
Mine.
Yep, what was yours? This is not a
With the
caravan park.
midgy thing on.
This is a national
Okay.
park.
I'll go get it.
This is more a low cost or camp.
Low cost, no cost.
That's the next question. Which one did you have the best time scooting around?
Scooting.
At the skate park.
That was at Elliot Heads?
Elliot Heads, yeah.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Or everywhere.
I mean,
At the
Elliot,
skate park, that's mine.
Okay.
Balga.
Balgal Beach, near Townsville. This one's yours, is it, Hugo?
Station.
Okay. What about you, Chacho?
Is that there supposed to be connected? Because it's not.
It's fine, just leave it.
I don't know. We've been to a few good ones, but probably Balgal.
Balgal?
Yeah.
That was a good free one. And that was completely free.
Wish that we did.
Wish
Probably
I
went
did.
to Coconut, the caravan park.
The Cairns Caravan Park.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wish I did
What?
the. Again, you go.
Instead of the Lake
Lake Placid.
Placid.
Just because there's lots of kids stuff.
Fun.
Okay. What about you, Charlotte?
Probably either like at theme parks, either doing the Vortex or the Superman.
Yep. Going on some rides. What about you, Hugo? What do you wish that we would have done?
I would have done the what was that one at the where you go down the roller coaster and where the workers were building on it and you couldn't go on it and then there was stuff around it.
Green Lantern.
Green Lantern.
Yeah.
I don't know if you could have gone on that anyway,
Why?
because you're too small. But you wish you were bigger, so you could go on those rides. Yep.
And I could go on all of the rides.
I know what Charlotte would say for this.
Oh yeah, jumping in Little Crystal Creek.
Yep.
We still don't know why she doesn't like it because she hasn't told us.
What about you, Eggs? What do you wish you didn't do?
None.
None? You've liked everything?
Yeah.
Egan's motto: live
Yep.
life to the fullest.
Yep. What about you, Hugo? What do you wish you didn't do?
Well, actually, I've got one that we wish we didn't do.
What?
Not go to Lake Placid. Go to Coconut.
All right, Hugo, what do you wish you didn't do? So much driving?
He doesn't know.
I like the driving, but I know what I want.
What?
What do you think?
Hey, just thinking time.
Is this wish we shouldn't have done?
Yeah.
Go on to where was it that we stayed at the tip?
Hunting Bay.
Hunting Bay. For long.
went to
not
LA.
going- Yeah, I went
Or
to
like
LA.
one of those around.
Yeah.
What about you, Hugo?
Why you didn't do this whole not that.
Whole
No.
thing. What do you wish we didn't do?
You can take a pass if you don't.
What do you wish was real? What do you think was really bad?
What didn't you like the most about the holiday?
Driving.
Driving, okay.
Coming back down.
Come
Yeah.
back
Yeah.
down.
Probably actually tomorrow would probably be the worst.
Yeah.
You get to see lots of things instead of just sitting in one home.
Yeah.
Like, see lots of different things, not like the ones around you.
Yep. What about you, Chach?
You don't have to get up at a certain time. Like for school, you have
Yeah.
to get up at 7 to go to school at 8, so you can be early
Sometimes you
for
gotta
school. Because the school bell goes at 8:45.
Yeah. What about you, Hugo?
I think it's sleeping. Go Hugo.
What's the best thing about not living in a house?
Well, you don't have to get up early and
I know.
You got to get up early sometimes to do lots of driving to get to places.
I reckon the worst thing is like not seeing my friends and doing all like the parties and stuff like that,
Yeah.
and just
Yeah.
at school,
Being in year 6, that's hard, isn't it?
yeah.
What about you, Hugo? What's the worst thing about living in the caravan? I can tell you. Having nowhere to play. Nowhere to play your games and do your Lego and
But he also complained about not seeing his friends.
Oh, yeah, you wanted to go home very early, didn't you? See your friends?
But he does find lots of places to play his Lego.
Yeah.
Lots.
This whole trip.
The whole trip.
The tip.
The tip.
Yeah,
What
probably.
about you, Hugo?
Nothing.
When you think about it, what's the one thing you remember?
Trip. The tip.
The whole trip.
The whole trip.
I reckon it
I
was.
think someone's a bit tired, Sarah.
I just wish we had. I wish we did this when I was in like year 4, because then that would have been easier, and I wouldn't have missed so much. But
Yeah.
saying that, COVID was also in year 4.
Yeah.
But then if we did when I was in year 5,
Beautiful.
Yep.
I would have missed out on a bit as well.
Yeah.
So it was kind of a bit hard,
Yeah.
you know.
There's no good time to do it. Hugo, can you sit up, please?
Especially with COVID. If COVID wasn't around, if we didn't have COVID, then it would have been a perfect time to do it.
Mm.
But then Hugo would have been too young.
Yeah.
He would have remembered anything.
And we were building a house, so it was all a bit hard. And they're tired, they're tired. Like living in a little caravan,
Yeah.
and then the way, the configuration, because Hugo's on the table, he's usually first awake because he stirs whenever we stir, and then he's quite noisy, so then he wakes everyone else up, and Egan's our sleeper-innerer. And
That'll work. Sleep around,
no. But he just can't sleep in because it's such a small space, and we've got old foghorn from 6:30 in the morning.
But there is also things to do, like
Yeah, and we have to go and we have to move to the next spot half the time as well. So, yeah, and it's not like they're having super late nights, but again, it's not like being in your own bed. It's not the same. Like when Luke and I clean our teeth, we disrupt the kids because the bathroom's right next to them. So, I think they were tired generally, so they needed a little bit more kind of quiet. So the way it worked is that they could stay enrolled in school because they had less than 50 days off, which I think they were at 49 or something. It was very close, cutting it fine, and it was only because there were school holidays and some pupil-free days in there that it worked. So, yeah.
I think homework was the biggest stress factor on everyone.
Yeah.
Trying to get them to do their
Schoolwork
journal.
was hard.
And schoolwork. The schoolwork wasn't too bad. It's the journals though.
It was just getting into the mindset of doing schoolwork. So they were kind of in the mindset of holiday. And it was very difficult. And I don't know, I take my hat off to the people, YouTube people that we've watched that can do schoolwork because, yeah, I don't know.
But in saying that though, they'll travel for a couple of days and they'll have a couple of days doing nothing.
Yeah,
So we weren't like that.
yeah. But I don't know. And our kids, maybe their kids are more used to it. They've started from an earlier age.
Yeah.
Whereas our kids just, and they're great, and they're both quite academic and they're quite committed to school, but I don't know, it was just that mindset thing. I think it was a drain, and it was a drain on the family and the relationships too, because we were kind of asking them to do schoolwork and they didn't want to do it, so then they'd take it out on us or they'd take it out on each other, and there were lots of meltdowns and fights, and even just work styles. Egan likes a lot of quiet and no noise, whereas Charlotte likes to talk and kind of interact as she's doing her stuff. So yeah, but then I'm proud of Charlotte. She had to do a script writer's Zoom session and then finish off a script to submit for a script writer's course she's doing, and she did all that. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see how their schoolwork has slipped. I haven't done, we kind of set out thinking we'd just focus on the English and the maths and anything else would be a bonus, but we ended up, I don't know, just before the New South Wales school holidays, so maybe 3 weeks ago, we gave up.
3 weeks ago.
We said, no, if you want to do schoolwork you can do it, but we're not going to ask you to do it. So
I think they've done it once, one day.
yeah.
They've done
Yeah, they've done a little bit in the car as well.
it. Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I think Like I know people say that Jayco's like the Kmart brand of the vans, but
Called Junkos.
it's been
fine.
fabulous. Like
Hey, it's done the PDR.
yeah, it's done the PDR. The only thing like inside from the PDR was that one of our drawer latches broke. The
plastic.
drawer with all of our pots and pans, so like the heavier stuff. But really, like apart from
If it
that,
wasn't plastic, if they had the metal ones on there, it'd be fine.
yeah,
And those plastic latches are probably on every van. You know what I mean? Like it's not a Jayco item.
Yeah,
It's a part brought in
Yeah.
from Jayco.
our shower screen rattled a little bit on the PDR or on the corrugations, but we kind of were able to tape that in place.
Tape it in and chalk it up and stuff like that.
The DRS was like sweet. It worked really well. We hardly had any
Right up
dust
with that
inside the van.
On
The tyres have probably been the biggest issue, and that's not a Jayco thing. We've now got another flat that Luke fixed
just
the other day, so fingers crossed we get home without any issues. But yeah, the Jayco, like the problems that I see with it that have been difficult for us are more to do with the size of the van and just trying to operate in such a small space with 5 people, and not really the van itself. So
and go to a bigger van, yeah, you get a bit more room, but it's not massive. Like you got to go to like a 24 foot
yeah,
or 26 foot, even if I don't know, maybe a bit wild. But then you might get a bit more room.
Yeah.
But with 5 people, you're not going to get massive amounts of room.
yeah, and manoeuvring it around like it's a good size. It's kind of like nimble as it can be, really, for the size of it. So
We've got it into some tight spots. So
yeah,
it's a bigger van, you never get into some of the spots we backed it into or drove into. It's been good.
yeah, it has.
Which hasn't cost that much really over what we budgeted. It hasn't been too bad.
Yeah,
But then
we'll
there'll be-
work out the budget. Like we've been trying to work on 1,200 a week, which includes food, accommodation, groceries, and any other costs for the week. Some weeks we've been on, 1 week we've been under, and the rest we've been over. So.
It's only been over by like $100, $200 or something like that most of the time.
Yeah, and you know, the thing that we've spent most on is fuel. If we're going from one place to the next over the course of a week, we're likely to go over the budget. If we're hanging around somewhere, we're not going over the budget.
Yeah.
So, interesting. Not what I thought. I thought accommodation would be the thing that kills us, but we've been able to find quite a few free camps and quite a few low-cost camps. So, yeah, that's fine. That would be my piece of advice. Like, if we were ever going to do it again, you need to overestimate your downtime, I think.
Yeah, you need more downtime than what we had.
Because we thought we'd have enough. And even like...
Especially with the kids. Like if it was just Sarah and I, it probably would be okay. Like because you got the kids that are full on all the time, even when you're driving, they're still so dependent and relied on by like Sarah, like for food and all that sort of stuff and activities.
I had anticipated that I'd try and do some editing on the trip, but
We just haven't had enough downtime.
zero time to do
While
any
we're-
editing.
while we're there.
And like we're not set up for it either. We don't have Starlink.
That's right.
So like loading things to the cloud has been really difficult. And yeah, we're like power's been an issue. So like my computer, because we only had 12 volt, a lot of places couldn't charge the computer. Phones, like the storage just isn't big enough for the file size. It's been a bit of a learning curve actually, like working with video, and we're only very amateurs, so we didn't even know what we're going to do with it. Actually, we're just taking all the footage, and one of the main reasons was just for the kids, like for them to remember the trip, especially Hugo because he may not, and the other thing, like to remember what the kids are like at this age as part of this trip, because it's not something you do every day. And I don't know, photos only to go so far. Like it's really nice to have their reaction, like when they see when they feed a dolphin, or their reaction when they see something cool, or I don't know. That's been nice, and so that's why we were kind of filming in the first place, to really just document the trip. This is like our travel diary.
But we don't even know, because we're not editing it, we don't even know what footage we've got, whether we've got good footage,
or if there's a problem with the camera.
Yeah, who knows what's going on. Sarah does have a look at it every now and then on your phone if we've got service, but yeah, we don't even know what it looks like.
Yeah,
we can't play it back.
Don't even know if there's a problem, like whether the sound's working. I think like the sound seems to be working on the ones that I play back on my phone, and I can tell like we've only got a GoPro Hero 7, which was just borrowed, and I can tell that the quality's not like as crisp as like proper YouTube ones. So don't really know what we're going to do with it, but we've got it there. I might try and cut it together, whether we use it for anything or not, or just keep it for our own purposes. It's really, we'll see. We'll see.
My beard's gotten 100% more grayer from this living at 40.
Has not. I'll tell you what's got changed is your tummy with all your beer.
It's exactly the same. I bet you I'll weigh the same when I get home.
This shot is really not very flattering for your stomach. And I bet you if we compare between the start of me doing this and the end, I think it will look quite different. He thinks he hasn't put on anyway, but I think the like 7 beers a night in holiday mode has gone to your belly.
That's what it normally does.
Big boy.
Can't go to my arse because it's already big enough. Could go to my calf muscles. I've got none of them.
Maybe. It's been really good, and now we've got the bug, so I think we'll be kind of settling back into normal life, and I'm sure we'll be talking about what we're going to do next.
I don't think so.
I'm sure we will, but yeah, I don't know. I reckon if you are working a lot, you'll be like, you'll be thinking about holidays. You'll be thinking of your escape.
Alright, but then I'll be back in when we get into our house. Because we obviously, we just built a house about a year ago now. We moved in. That still needs to be finished.
Yeah.
So there's things that we need to save up to be finishing that off as well. And that was our focus, the house. Then this trip come up, and our focus was the trip. Now to go back to being the house, I think, and we may just do weekend trips.
I think we'll get, what's it called? Itchy feet. I think we'll be like, we need to be planning something. Anyway, we'll see. Alright, it's the end. We might do a bit of a wrap up when we get home, unpacking the van and everything, but it's our last. That's signing off. Signing off for the moment.